Hey my friends, how are you? Let's get more news from Steelers, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Two teams reportedly had substantive trade talks for DeAndre Hopkins. The Arizona Cardinals made a shock move this week by choosing to part ways with superstar wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins after failing to trade him. In recent months, Hopkins' future has been up in the air as it became clear that neither the Cardinals nor the five-time All-Pro champion wanted to continue their relationship. With Hopkins now an NFL free agent, the plot thickens in terms of where the superstar will end up, with plenty of potential landing spots for the 30-year-old. Interestingly, before the Cardinals released Hopkins earlier this week, the NFL franchise was in trade talks with Super Bowl title contenders in the Steelers and Buffalo Bills, according to NFL Network's Albert Breer. The addition of Hopkins would be huge for both title contenders, and perhaps just what is needed to tip the scales in order to become the favorite to win it all in 2023. The Steelers may need Hopkins more than the Bills. It would be safe to assume Hopkins won't be a free agent for long, with many teams likely to reach out to the veteran wide receiver. A one-year deal for Hopkins might sort that out, so he can team up with a contender and prove himself to a team in the long term, but it's also not beyond the realm of possibility that he'll sign a long-term deal sooner. Of the next season. Man, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was hanging out at the Steelers' South Side practice facility, taking in the first week of the OTAs. Naturally, I cruised over to take up a post near the O-line, of course. With OTAs underway, training camp can't be far away, and therefore the season is lurking somewhere over the horizon. The only thing that would have made the moment better would be if there was a Taco Tuesday food truck parked nearby. That's when I saw this guy. He was lined up at the tackle position, and was standing there listening to O-line boss Pat Meyer. The guy immediately captured my attention. Hear me now. And believe me later, he was stud city, leaned out and showing some veins sitting on top of mounds of muscle. He had arms like legs, and legs like people, as we used to say about the late, great Mike Webster. Checking in at a svelte 317 pounds of a classic Jurassic meat-eating monster, I could only shake my head. Obviously, this young man has been squatting with manhole covers loaded on the bar. And you fan, what do you think of the DeAndre Hopkins situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.